Let me see if I remember what we're doing when I stopped the last time. So this is a dungeon. So this is a dungeon, this is a dungeon, this is a dungeon, this is a dungeon.
Good focus, King Soft Shadow. Thanks for the follow.
Wow. Thanks for the follow. We're playing Diablo. But I can't decide what to do next. I think the only thing left to do next is the main story mission. Yeah, another bot, yeah. I love Twitch. I will take the followers, but... You can't move the camera in this game. And you can't zoom out. So... L2 for Iron Maiden. Yeah. Oh, nice. Hello. You finally joined. Yeah, I'm just trying to refresh myself on what I can actually do in this game. Yeah, okay. So Decrepify is L2, that's the curse, and then Iron Maiden. Yeah. I guess I've done basically all the side missions that I can do at this point, so all that's left is just main story stuff. I'm like level 52, which is fairly far into the game. Like third act. I guess technically act 5 of 5, so yeah. Especially when you take a break. Because like when this game first came out, holy moly, I was bunch of my Diablo gameplay can be hot. Like there's always a lot happening on screen, and you have to have really fast reactions and stuff. And it's very easy to get like overwhelmed and stuff. I'm playing as a necromancer, so I can like raise skeletons from the dead, and I use a reaper to reap souls. And holy moly, that audio is loud. Let me see if I can't. Hold on. That's so very loud. Yeah, it's when this game first came out, I played it so much. I got like super burnt out. But real quick, I need to... see if I can't, like, actually hear myself
Greetings, greetings. Hello.
because jeepers. Yeah, let's see if that's better.
Tiny tongue.
Yeah, this is... yeah, that was a lot, but generally, the point of this game is to like just kill everything on screen as fast as possible, and then like get loot, and then so can see like the equipment I have now is doing like 1100 damage per second, has like a bunch of these bonuses. It has like health on kill, plus 39 all stats, blah blah blah. So I see something like this that's doing like 400 damage per second. It's not really worth it, so I can just drop it. And then the point of all these gems is to like give bonuses. So you see all these like weapons and armor. Some of them have like slots, these like circular things that you can put gems inside. So having this stuff, like if you put it in a weapon, it gives like damage over time. If you put it in armor, it reduces your damage over time taken. And if you put it in jewelry, it gives shadow resistance and stuff. So because I play Necromancer, a lot of my damage comes from like generating these like red corpse things on the ground. This is like the primary gameplay things for Necromancers. So if I press triangle, I can resurrect a corpse, and since I already have like my maximum corpses, it just like heals all the corpses. But then if I press R2, it's like detonates the corpse, and then this like shadow damage on the ground does like damage over time for enemies. So the whole point of Necromancer gameplay is like swinging and slashing your Reaper, and then like when you hit enemies, it like they drop these corpses, and then you can either use the corpses to get damage over time or raise more skeletons to help you fight. Like in that fight, most of the skeletons did all the fighting for me. I barely knew what was happening, but like that's just how this game is. It's just like enemies on screen, damage numbers, and then tack, 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 they just die. And then the point is just to get more gems to make yourself stronger, and more loot that will more legendary loot. Like the whole point is to just have legendary gear from head to toe, and then just like keep getting more stuff. Like and then the nice thing is if you get like if you get gear that also uses like gear that benefits the skills you use. Like this ring has a skill that is like casting bloodlines will do something good, but I don't use bloodlines, so it's kind of useless. But like this ring has a skill that is like consuming a corpse increases the damage of your next core skill, and like all Necromancer gameplay is consuming corpses, so it's it's a nice skill to have. And then this ring gives you like increased damage for standing still, and because so much Necromancer gameplay is just like standing still and exploding corpses, it's really nice synergy to have, because I'm getting damage from using I'm getting damage to my next core skill from damage, and then I'm also getting damage from standing still. And then the core skills is basically just the X to swing my Grim Reaper back and forth, and then square to send a ghost of myself to like attack in front of me. And like that's a really big damage source. But the other thing too is like you see this like a globe thing here. It's like this is like my main like mana. So if you use too many core skills, you see the mana gets drained. So you can't just like spam stuff. So you have to like be careful about how much stuff you use. And then you only get like 2 dashes, and you have to wait. So you have to really position yourself very carefully. And then L1 is healing, right is summoning the horse, and then pressing start just brings up this like main menu, and then this is like the main sort of like skill tree, where like you start from the beginning where you can barely do anything, and then you decide like, okay, what kind of bonuses do I want, what do I want to spec into. So just in Necromancer, like there's just so much variety in terms of the playstyle. Like there's so many options, it kind of gets overwhelming. But the kind of playstyle I've gone to is mainly like shadow damage, so getting basically all the purple skills as shadow skills, and then just a few minion skills here and there just to like make them more survivable. And then the overall sort of like key passive is for shadow damage. So yeah, so the point of doing these like tiny dungeons is to just like get quick loot, or in my case warm up and re-teach myself how to play the game from explaining it to someone. So that was helpful. Yeah. Some more. Yeah, so you can see the minions doing lots of work. And all these wood and materials are all very useful. But the frustrating thing, yeah, it was a good warm-up. The frustrating thing with this game that I have to kind of get used to is that like the Diablo series is kind of like an RPG that was like made for like playing on mouse and keyboard and stuff, like clicking where to go and stuff, and like attacking with like number keys. But I'm such a controller, I'm such a console player that it's kind of weird sometimes. There's some compromises that the game has to make, and one of the worst ones is that I'm so used to playing games where like the camera is like this, you're moving forward and you can move the camera, but like in this game the right stick does nothing, the camera just can't move, so you're just always in this like isometric perspective. And it has its benefits in terms of like seeing enemies and stuff, but I feel like I would really like it if I could just be like you know, normal. Damn, that was such a long debuff. What is going on? Why can't I? Hello? Excuse me. Very strange. Hold on. I have no idea why I just froze, but that is usually not supposed to happen. Also, I guess my my portrait things is blocking the mini map. Let's see if I can't make that. Wow. Okay. That's so strange. And I think I lost all my progress. Like I have to get my minions back and stuff. That was surprisingly rare. Yeah. But I didn't lose that much progress, so it's fine. And more opportunities to warm up and get used to the flow of combat again. Yeah, that's a weird one. This game kind of had a good reputation in terms of like not having that many bugs and stuff, but I have no idea why. Okay. So I will try not to get stuck. As far as I can tell, I don't think there's any like I don't think there's any saving progress. Like it's just one of those games that's like I don't know, in this game it forces you to be online, but usually you kind of just no freezing. Nice. Oh, this is that blood swamp place. Car. Yeah, so the gameplay is very much just like kill anything that's not in your body. And those big and speedy guys like the Blutas in The Last of Us, definitely want to avoid them because they will accidentally debug you.
There's nothing left for me to do. Can't you see that? Let me return.
Return. Return.
Yeah, I would say it's like Civilization in the sense that the camera is top down. But I think the closest comparison for a game would be Path of Exile. Maybe a little bit like World of Warcraft, because like it's the same developers who made World of Warcraft. But I never played World of Warcraft, so I don't actually know what that game is like. 2+ ranks of corpse explosion. That would be useful, but it's not better than what I have right now. Probably going to markets for salvage. Yeah, I guess games like Civilization, they are more like real-time strategy, where you simply just like click and watch the game simulate. In a game like this, you're kind of like you're the one interacting with the game and making stuff happen. I have a few friends that play World of Warcraft, but those games have never been for me because once again I only got into playing games on PCs like this year. Although as a child we definitely had like a computer at home and I used to watch my sister play like Tomb Raider and stuff. But I was always a PlayStation guy. I used to play everything was third-person action, Prince of Persia, God of War, all that stuff. Yeah, the young stuff doesn't count. Ritual grounds. So bring Taisa and Dunan to the ritual site. I guess just an open area. I just have to clear it of enemies as usual. Yeah, playing games with mouse and keyboard, I guess there's some people that like...
Do you feel that? The swamp's magic is more potent here.
Oh, this is just Taisa's house. Yeah, I guess there's some people that are like super used to it, but I've always just preferred the controllers.
Valtha brought me to this place when I was younger. Here, you can face your demons, whether they be fear or grief.
Who is... No. No. I've had enough of this.
And what will you do instead? Hmm? Nothing in this swamp is free, Haradrim. Not even your magic. Whatever logic you think will win the day, you are mistaken. Where is your sense of adventure? Huh? Not buried in your youth, is it? Go outside and make an offering to the swamp. A ring, a necklace, something you hold dear. While you do, our friend here will collect two things.
Of course.
Maggot Ichor and Yellow Lotus.
My only responsibility in this game is just like killing things and collecting materials for the NPCs to do their things. I guess the story of the game so far is that in the first 3 Diablos, there's like always conflict between like humans and devils and stuff, hence the name Diablo. So in this Diablo, someone resurrected a very big, powerful demon called Lilith, and Lilith is like about to destroy the world basically, and me and all of these people are trying to like prevent that from happening by finding the human person that's like Lilith's servant and stuff, who's like doing all the rituals to make her more powerful, and we have to like stop him before he can finish resurrecting Lilith.
Not today, but a time will come when I must shed the unrest that plagues me. Valtha forged me into the witch I am. I struggle with her death. I understand why she saw a future in Lilith. The mother of Sanctuary isn't so different from the witches of Hawazar. But I won't ever shirk my duty in bringing allies to justice. That is the part of Valtha I will never understand.
So collect Maggot Queen Ichor and collect the Yellow Lotus. Yeah, let Maggot in this direction. Maggot's probably not far away. I saved the game where like if a piece of loot isn't legendary, I can ignore it. Slay Magos to draw the Magos Queen. Wow. That was very fast. Magos Queen Ichor. A foul corrosive Ichor that can cause skin to itch and wither over a short time. Oh, I guess Ichor is a word. And not like a person. they capitalized Icarus, so it made it sound like it was.
Greetings.
Yeah, this year I would say was kind of a good year to like start playing PC games just because a lot of stuff. But there's always a good time to collect the yellow lotus. Okay, so I guess we've cleared out 7. Age-old video game wisdom that if you're ever playing a game and you're not sure what direction to go, as long as you see enemies, you're going in the right direction. Very common sense and very intuitive. So I guess we're going this way now to find the yellow lotus. The main swamp house. Wow. What can you do? Life on kill? Barrier generation? Damn. But it doesn't have the... It doesn't have the skill that is... Well, it's still good. It's definitely still good. It has life on kill. And it has barrier. But it doesn't have... It has more armor though. Damn, this is why this game is so tough. You always get better stuff than what you have. Let me see if I have any barrier. Helm of the Protector. So, do I have any protector aspects? defensive aspect of the protector. Oh yeah, I do. So if I want, I can actually upgrade that helmet. And put this on it. And it's a max spec too. Damn, I would usually save that. But actually, yeah. Let's see. Oh fuck no! No. I can't. Yeah, I can't leave yet because I would drop the quest item. I'll just check after. Nice. That is both of those dings collected. Nice, that's the whole area cleared. Good progress.
Good. Make haste. The Haradrim tires of waiting.
Make
Set the swamp's gift in the pot to brew a tea.
I simply think this is a waste of your time and mine.
Do you see the braziers? Light each of them. Then we will drink the tea and wait.
Why so much CPU?
Wait for what?
For the swamp to call out to your soul and draw what festers from you, like poison from a wound.
That is a lot of CPUs. It's just so weird. I almost left. What the hell? Nice. Yeah, I was just rambling about how yeah, a bunch of stuff, I guess. Well, I don't know. What was the last thing I said before you left? I'm not sure how much I was able to cover. That's not hallucinating.
Oh no! They're coming!
Father, I will. Don't
worry.
Father,
Yaren, my son. How is it possible? My son. Please come back to me. Come back. I shouldn't.
Yeah, this guy's son got
I should have
killed
said no.
when
I
one
should
of
have kept you
Lilith's
with
like
me. I
demon people
why
arrived
did you
in the
let me
city,
go?
I don't
and we had to go and fight him.
The look on your
And we
face.
killed the greater demon. There's like
You
3,
were
and we've
ready.
killed 2 so far. And the first of those greater demons killed his son.
You needed to go.
I did. And I do again.
Stop. Just.
Father, I'm ready.
Despair.
What? A portal. Mephisto.
Yeah, and
What does that fiend want from me now?
yeah, all
of
this time throughout
times?
the game, Mephisto has been kind of like helping me, because our enemy is his daughter Lilith, and he does not like
And I warn you, the Horadrim would only hold you back.
he doesn't like Lilith, so he wants her dead.
So consumed by their emotions that they forget what really matters. Lilith is the true threat, not Elias.
Okay. Oh, we're moving forward. I guess
I
not.
know why you're so afraid of her.
My fate is tied to yours. If she devours me, Sanctuary is lost. But you still have a chance to stop her.
Yeah, Sanctuary is like the world and stuff.
What if I opened a portal for you out of this swamp? Let the Horadrim deal with Elias. He is their sin to bear. You and I can work together to stop him.
Why are these problems so
I know who
confusing?
my real allies are. My friends. Take me back to them.
The day of reckoning will come, and your true friends will be revealed. Now, take the portal back to your allies.
It's very funny how the game doesn't know what to do with like these minions during cutscenes and stuff, so they just kind of like stand around right where the person I'm supposed to be having this very serious conversation is standing.
I wouldn't put your hope in Inarius if that's who you mean. The angel was my prisoner. I have seen his true face. He and Lilith are not as different as you might think.
Wow. Devils and angels are similar. There's no way.
The angel was already filled with hate when he became my prisoner. All I did was refine his anger. When he escaped back to your world, he brought it with him.
One of the things I said, yeah, was that many times in this game, like the maps have lots of branching paths and stuff. So it's like ancient video game wisdom that like whenever
Lilith prevails. You'll only have yourself to blame.
whenever you don't know what direction to go in a game, like as long as you see enemies, you're going in the right direction. Literally, my sister told me that when I was like 4 or 5 years old, playing like Wallace and Gromit or whatever, and like it's still true today. Like I would be playing and be like, I don't know where to go. Why is this game so confusing? And she just tell me, if you don't see any enemies, you're going the wrong way, and if you see enemies, you're going the right way. I'm like, oh wow, that makes so much sense.
I don't know yet. He wandered around for hours until the tea wore off. A long journey through the swamp is more rewarding than a short one. Yours was even longer, it seems. Did you face your inner demons, as the Haradrim did?
Yes. Hopefully for the last time.
What? So I'm not sure what rewards I got from doing that quest. But I don't think the quest is finished yet because... oh wait, it is finished. And it's the next one now. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's funny you brought up Top Golf during your stream because there's so many things like that, like ever since I've been here I knew like, oh wow, that stuff is so cool and I need to do it, but like I've only been able to do a few of them. Like I knew I got the annual pass for the aquarium. Like I'm definitely going to visit, like I'm going to visit there a lot because like my love of zoology also extends to aquatic animals as well, so definitely can't miss either the zoo or the aquarium. And then Top Golf as well. When the last time I was in Nigeria, my dad used to like really love playing golf, so he like took me and my sister to the golf course, like teach us how to like swing and putt and stuff. And we grew up playing Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004, so I definitely know like the basics and the rules of golf, but I've only gotten to play it in real life a few times. But I definitely feel like something like Top Golf would be very fun to experience in the flesh. Same with mini golf. I haven't done that since I was like a child, but they seem like they would be very good things too. Escape rooms as well. I got to do an escape room when I was still at Virginia Tech. One of the last things I did there, because there was one that just popped up in Blacksburg, like right at the end of my time there, and it was like really fun. I got to like be one of my got to pretend to be a detective, like detective fiction being one of my favorites, so that was nice.
Let us begin.
Yeah, lots of stuff to do.
Mix the quicksilver in the pot.
There's always something. Also, one quirk of... oh, damn. Definitely we should. I didn't want to like get ahead of myself or anything, but I was definitely going to say like if you want to do Top Golf and stuff, like I would definitely, it would be cool if I could go with you, like experience all of those things. But yeah, aquarium too. I don't know how frequently you've gone, but I went like a few years ago and it was a very, very nice chill experience. Two scatterbrained for escape rooms. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of overpowered in those things, because I have the exact like brain wiring to do that stuff. Yeah. And obviously the zoo as well, like I still haven't gone, and that was like the main, one of the first things I wanted to do when I go here, but like it seems like location wise it's way more south than everything else. Like the aquarium is right in the middle of the city. World of Cook, I went with my mom. College Football Museum, they're all in that central area, but it feels like the zoo is like further south, so I've never really been that far south, so I kind of like push it to the back of my head. And then museums as well. There's so many art museums in Atlanta, and I feel like someone like me who loves art would be right at home in a place like that. So yeah, very excited to do all of that stuff.
And the fire.
Turn the wheel twice.
Yeah.
No more, no less. Now grind the sulfur.
I love how they said
Carefully.
turn the wheel twice, no more, no less, and they didn't even give me the option of turning it a third time. Like, at least make it a mini game that I can mess up. I feel like I'm playing. Yeah, I would say in general, that I was going to say before I like lost my train of thought momentarily. The thing with playing games on PC is that Microsoft is obviously very biased to Xbox. So because I play with the, I don't know if you can see it properly, but I play with the PS5 controller, and there's very limited like support for PS5 controllers in games. Like most times, first of all, it literally only works wired, so like the controller always has to be plugged in, like, which is kind of annoying because I would love to just like use it wireless the way I'm used to. But aside from that, there's so many games that just straight up, oh my god, I don't even think you saw it clearly in the camera, but like it's a DualShock 5, I guess. Oh damn, I pressed it. It's literally a DualShock 5. But yeah, there's so many games that don't have native support for the like PlayStation UI and stuff. So it's been kind of irritating to always have to download mods and stuff to like re-enable the PlayStation buttons. And yeah, having to only use it wired is kind of annoying too. But this game, thankfully, it worked with the PlayStation buttons right out of the box. I didn't have to do anything weird. It just installed, or it just recognized that was a DualSense.
Mallet.
Lots of foraging in this game.
Sulfur. Careful. Now stand back.
Sulfur, definitely one of my favorite elements. Even though it has a very satanic and hellish reputation. Big fan of the non-metals. I don't imagine that many people have a favorite element. Unless they're like big science enjoyers.
Is it done?
Was it so easy then?
You have no idea the toll of such a thing. No idea what one must face, overcome, to perform this act of magic.
Perhaps not.
I think there was a version of one of those things that was sticking out from his son's head.
Let us
I
not
think that
tarry.
thing can trap
Yes.
demons inside.
We have our task at Zakharum Keep. Let's finish this.
Ah, I guess that's why it needed sulfur. Such a hellish element for a hellish task. What was I going to... Wow. 59,000 XP. And not even a dent in the level progression. I have like so much before I can... I need like 1.7 million XP before I can level up, and I have 1.1 right now. Yuck. So where's the next place I need to go? All the way here. Nice. So first of all, I can go to... Where is the big city in this area? Zarbinzet, it looks like. In case it's not clear, this game you like create your own character and stuff, so Holy frame drops whenever you load into a new area. Jeepers. Yeah, this game, you create your character, and in most RPGs I play now, I always create the main character of my comic, Zyla Newton. So she is a black girl, and so whenever I play these days, any game with character creation, I always create my protagonist. I used to always create myself, but I'm just like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with playing as a girl every once in a while. Although the reputation in games like this is that most people like to play as like attractive looking women. So the kind of like a delicious irony of playing a game that has like a 80% male player base, but like all the people running around in the world are probably like 80% female characters as well. Just because that is what people like. Heck.
Take a chance, wanderer.
Okay, I don't have enough things to trade in this. Where is the smithy? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to check and upgrade that helmet and see if it would be worth losing my barrier generation for... Actually, that's the wrong mentality to play this game with. I think you're just always supposed to replace stuff as soon as you can. Because that is, like, you're always going to find more loot, so you shouldn't really get too attached to the items you have currently. So first of all, I will...
Rare to have something so fine.
I can't upgrade any further. So to compare what I'm wearing to more armor, more life 1 kill, more barrier, less max essence, and then okay, so now let me go to the arcane things person and actually see what it would cost to give that skill to the helmet.
You want work done? Let's get started.
So it would only cost 7k. I wouldn't be able to use the barrier on anything else. But you know what? It's more item power. It's life 1 kill. There's no reason not to. Yeah, I'll do it. And this is fully upgraded. And this isn't even halfway upgraded, and it upgrades so many things. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And it's a better version of that skill. Yeah, and then I can just salvage this and get back all the materials that I spent upgrading it. So at least the game is kind of forgiving with upgrades and stuff. Like, you don't have to be punished for deciding to... You're slightly punished, but it's not the end of the world. Like... Wait, hold on. I'm not sure if this helmet came with that skill or if I put the skill on the helmet. Because if I put the skill on the helmet, I can technically remove it and get it back. Like, I can get back the aspect to put on something else. But the weapon, the armor gets destroyed as well. Oh, I did. I did. Oh, this is actually perfect. Because I found a helmet that's better than this helmet, and it came with that skill. Which means that I can just... It's outlived its usefulness, and the only thing that's useful about it is the skill. And I can just like take the skill out and be done with it. I won't get the materials back that I used to upgrade it, but like at that point, having another protector aspect is way more important than just having materials. And I have so much money now that it doesn't really cost me much to extract it.
That's how that's done.
I hope it didn't destroy the gem that was on it as well, because that would be
Good business and fortune to you.
very unfortunate if it did. I didn't check. I had 5. Okay, yeah, it didn't destroy it. I was scared for a second there. So, yeah, I guess I can salvage the rest of that stuff is not important, but upgraded helmets, nice. With life on kill. So I have life on kill from... I have... life on kill from my weapon, life on kill from my helmet as well. Oh, my eyes hurt so much. Yeah, so this game is very I think once you get used to the flow of combat and stuff, and
That looks warm.
once you
I
find
can
the
fix it.
once you find the build that you like and the flow that like it comes naturally to you. Actually, salvage
You can still use these.
Probably should have sold those, but I don't really need money right now. And then armor.
Akarat's blessings on you, traveler.
I don't
Good
think it's worth
fortune
buying
to you.
ammo ever in this game. So the place I need to go next for the story is... yeah. These stronghold things are like super hard boss fights, always like 4 levels above you. And doing them gives rewards, but they are very, very difficult. Usually not worth it.
You look tired, old man. Even for you. I can
Wow, all my
manage to
friends are
reach you
here.
alive.
If you could do it alone, it would have been done.
Nice. These are all the people that I have been going through the game with, and they've been helping me fight all the things. Nerel, little kid whose mom died trying to seal one of the devil people. Taisa, the swamp lady. Dunan, the king whose son died. And Lorath is a person I met like very early on that helped with like tutorial
The
things.
fever has broken, at least. Now it's just my head.
Exactly, friends.
My arm.
I'm sure you can
Lorath
tell, but I
promises
ramble a
it will
lot.
get
Like,
better.
I don't think I ever stop
Hard
talking.
to believe at the moment.
There's always something going on in my head, and I guess that's because I know that there's someone watching. Usually, when I play these games and no one is watching, I guess I'm a bit more silent. But trying to fill the silence with something is
So much has been made of
stuff
these
that I'm good at.
Horadric arts.
Vamping.
I decided to see for myself.
Speaking for myself. Yes, I believe I am. Ready to attune the soul stone, at least.
Oh,
So
nice.
what comes after?
Yeah, that's
Capturing Lilith, keeping
that's
her
good to know.
bound in the stone. We know how that's gone in the past. I have to believe it is up to us now. Not to the prophecy, Inarius, or anyone else.
Yeah, Narius is the other angel demon person that Mephisto mentioned. Black Tomb of Sankakar. So I think we're about to start another fight now. Luckily with this game, there's no everything is like 90% of your work task. If you ever show them to me, I will probably be able to figure it out. Yeah. Those I love Sankakura the most. So it looks like Sankakura is one of the main people, hero people that used to be important. Yeah, I was saying like this game, it's very like real time, so you never need to like rest or get tired. You just keep fighting, and like your abilities never need to like be recharged or anything like that. You just like keep going. The only obstacle is how
Something
tired
is
you
wrong
physically
here.
are.
Nothing right about this place. Best do this quickly.
And I assume that Sankakura by this point in time will be super dead or undead, and you will be some sort of zombie that we have to fight as the final boss. Because usually we enter tombs, dungeons, especially like black tombs. So far, they usually fight some kind of like demon priest thing at the end as like the boss of the tomb or the dungeon. So that's what I'm expecting, but always want to be surprised. I would say the side missions in this game definitely better than I expected.
Follow
Like
with the second and fourth reversed.
Oh, it's nice to see you agree on something.
Focus. Let us begin.
side missions in this game really helped with the world building. Oh, usually when stuff like this is going on, demons start spawning and we have to fight them.
Do you feel that?
I guess it won't this time.
What is it, witch?
Someone is coming. It's Elias.
He's here. We have to.
Oh, Elias is coming.
Don't you dare leave.
I'll kill him myself.
Wow, are we fighting right now? Is he going to come like right here? Jeepers. I can't believe we have to just leave them behind. That is not what I would do in this situation, but more health if you need it. I'm already at full life because
The tree demands that you pay. And so do I.
I set tree fire and cast your corpse upon the flames. I own
just like that, man.
but the mother.
Wow.
I need more essence.
How many times must we do this before you learn? My life is not yours to
That got
claim.
spooky towards the end there.
I have been to the deepest chambers of the
And I love that your
sunken
protagonist is
temple.
voice acted as well. So rare in these games. Usually you just have like a silent protagonist who just like nods and grunts.
You have no secrets from me.
Wow. So the story is that like we went to some swamp underground place. Wow, 3 legendary items. But it's all things I don't use. I don't use wands or daggers. Yuck. I'm gonna snap. After doing that mission, I don't have any like decent rewards. That is kinda jeepers. Yeah, like in the story, like that last guy, his whole gimmick was that like he had made some pact to like always have immortality. So we've killed him like 3 times, and like he just didn't like he refused to die. But like this time we went to fight him and he almost died, and like he's like, how many times do we have to do this? Like my life is not just to play him. And then I kind of like clapped back on him that actually I went down to the tac depths, and like you don't have any secrets from me. I took away your immortality things, and he got really mad and rage quit basically. And yeah, let's see what we are saying. So the wands, the thing with this game is that you can either have a two-handed weapon like this scythe, or you can have like a wand and something else like a focus in your other hand. And the nice thing with a one-handed weapon is that it attacks faster. So you have like 1.2. I was pointing at the screen, like you can see the screen. You have 1.2 attacks per second compared to a scythe that's like 0.9, so it's like slightly slower. And then you have basically the same skills, so it just depends on like what playstyle you like. And yeah, this ring, is this straight up an upgrade? This is straight up an upgrade. Wow. This is just a better version of the ring I'm wearing. And it has the same skill too, Inner Calm. That's like higher percentage as well. And it has lucky hit chance, and it has health regen, and it has max minion life. Are you kidding? It's just a straight up upgrade. Wow. Impressive. And of course, skulls on jewelry. Ah, but it does have a slot. Yeah, I have to give it a slot. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the one-handed weapons or two-handed weapons. The only point is just like what playstyle I prefer. And I just like the size because like it just fits the Necromancer aesthetic to be like a Grim Reaper swings type around. If I was using a dagger, I just wouldn't feel the same. But yeah, this the ring, I'm very happy with this ring. It's literally just the upgrade I've been waiting for. And it has max minion life too. Like the minion health for necromancers is like the most important secondary stat. And so the attack speed, obviously when you play games like this, the whole point is to attack as fast as possible. So having like higher attack speed and having skills that like increase your attack speed, like right now I have like 4% bonus attack speed, so I have 0.9 for attacks per second, which is almost like 1 attack per second. But I have a bunch of skills like Inspiring Leader, where like after I've been healthy for at least 2 seconds, me and my minions gain 4% attack speed. That's what gives me the 4%. And then there's other skills as well that boost movement speed and attack speed. So like that's generally the best way to do a lot of damage in this game, to have a bunch of attack speed. That's like important. Damn, this one gives me 2 ranks of Decrepify. That's actually so good. And then first 27 health regen when you've not been damaged recently. Yeah, this ring is amazing. I'm going to definitely upgrade that ring once I get back to town. And I think I got an aspect, but I'm not sure which one. Okay, I guess it's just the protector aspect that I created. Catch up to Taisa, but where did she go? Why did she run so far ahead? Bunch of weapons I won't use. I stopped to explain and now I lost Taisa. I hope I'm going the right way. But like my sister said long ago, I'm seeing weapons, so I probably am. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, right way. What? Hello.
I lost him in the tunnels, but the swamp has him now. Rodrin,
Huh?
we were about to finish without you.
He's still alive. Where is he?
At the end of his bloody trail. This way.
Through the plague marsh. I'm not going that way. When I first started playing this game, a bunch of people told me that like, wow, how can I play this game with a controller? Like, wow, like, enjoy it without like pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 instead of controller buttons. But like, if anything, the controls are so much more intuitive with like controller, and you can customize them yourself. Like oh, I keep accidentally pressing down and like fast travel. But if you go to the ability menu, you can literally decide by yourself what skills you want to apply to which buttons. So the game gives you a lot of freedom in deciding like what you want the controls to be. But yeah, playing with controller isn't that bad. The only thing that I just can't get used to is like not being able to control the camera. But like after a few seconds of playing, you kind of get used to it anyway. Wow, Elias. How empires fall. Lil Bro is cooked.
I need to speak with him.
Then do so, Haradrim.
Zorath.
That is a big raven.
Oh, Elias. Was all this
Or is
worth
it a crow? I can never tell the difference. I think you're supposed to look at their tail feathers, and if the tail feathers look like a diamond, it's a raven, and if it's like rounded, it's a crow.
Sweep across this world. I should be there beside her, ready to push it back. You left me alone to cross the lines you would dare not attempt, and you have nothing
I was correct.
to show for it.
Crow tail feathers are like a fan, but raven tail feathers.
Life. Do not look to forgive me, old man, because it is you who brought
like
us here.
in real life or just in the game?
Was it worth
What do you mean? The crows or the
It suits you.
or something else? I guess it does not.
Oh, spare me.
Of your own free will, you
Oh yeah, in real life.
to the tree of whispers.
I'll send you the things that I just saw.
I deserve.
The tree does not forget oaths, and it does not forgive debts. It is time to let go.
That is a big crow, holy moly. Yeah, I just learned it recently. But ravens are definitely bigger. It's funny, the writer Edgar Allan Poe was said to love ravens a lot. That's like his gimmick, loving ravens.
I hear laughter on the wind.
Also, another thing that I wanted to
from the tree of whispers.
show you
Your
that I
soul
referenced
stone is
earlier.
attuned. This is where I leave you.
Leaving?
I literally have like
We've got to face Lilith.
oh, okay, nice. So you
hoped
can see.
you would join us.
I know the weight of your reasons, but Lilith remains your concern. Mine lies elsewhere.
This is farewell.
One of the decor in my living room.
And thank
Oh,
you.
Edgar Allan Poe is your favorite poet. That's good to know.
Take care of yourself, Donan.
Yeah, I'm not like big like poetry understander, but
She called me by my
I know he's very, very respected
Lorath won't
in the
believe.
poetry world.
Where is
Yeah, I
he?
was going to say that like one of the decor elements in my
Not
living room that I'm
since-
most happy with,
Since Elias spent his last
Jasmine
words,
Sims. I will need to check her out.
calling him a coward.
One of my favorite contemporary
prove his
poets that I know is a
courage,
poet
he
is
won.
Eve Ewing,
Rode to
because
face Lilith
she's also a
alone.
comic writer, and
Elias
she
never told
wrote
us where to
Ironheart,
find her.
Riri Williams, one of my
His
favorite
head is
comic
on the
characters
tree
right
of
now.
whispers.
And when she wrote that
the
comic,
tree
I checked
knows
out
where
like her
Lilith is
other
going.
stuff, and she's like a really good poet,
Lorath could
and
ask,
she loves Chicago.
but he'll have to pay
But yeah,
the
I'm going to say
price.
that like one of the decor elements in my living room that I like the most
The
is
same
a
Elias
periodic
paid.
table in like the
Eternity
Leonardo
on
da
the
Vinci
tree.
style. And the fact that I'm just staring at this thing constantly whenever I'm at this desk means that I know basically so many elements for seemingly no reason. Like I just constantly stare at that periodic table, and I just like get to know all the elements, I guess. Literally, when I was a child, my mom would always get me these like nice. Yeah, I'll check out her poetry by your recommendation. When I was a child, my mom would get me all these like books about like nature and like science and stuff because she told me she told me that like she wanted me to be a kid that liked science and not like sports, like because my dad was a big like sports soccer football guy, and so she told me that when she was growing up she didn't want me to like football. Like the first game she got me was like Tiger Woods PGA Tour. She got me like a golf game, and like she was scared that I would like football, and I ended up liking football anyway, but I also liked other stuff, so it wasn't she was only partially successful. But because she got me all those like science books, including all the chemistry books and stuff, I've always like been fascinated by the periodic table, and especially the guy that like discovered the Russian scientist Mendeleev that discovered the periodic table. Side quest. Let's do that side quest then. The Russian scientist Mendeleev that discovered the periodic table and the way he discovered it, which is endlessly fascinating to me, because like in the time that he lived, people knew that elements existed, but they didn't really know much about them, like about their uniformity and like how to arrange them. So Mendeleev was the first person to actually propose organizing elements according to their physical characteristics. And not only was he like proposing this idea, he said that like this way to arrange them is also like objectively correct, and it like reflects like the way elements actually occur in nature. And he was so confident that he actually predicted that if you arrange the periodic table like this, in this certain way, there's elements that we haven't discovered yet, but when we discover them, they're going to have this property, this atomic weight, this color. They're going to burn in oxygen with this color of flame. And he did that for like a bunch of elements that we hadn't discovered yet. And like after he died, long after he died, as people kept discovering new elements, people realized that like all of his predictions were completely correct, like on the money, like both horizontally and vertically. Everything that he said like would be the physical properties of all the elements ended up being like the physical properties of those elements. That is why today everything that we know about the periodic table. Yeah, if you ever Google like Eka manganese, Eka beryllium, those are the names for the elements that he predicted that hadn't been discovered yet in their physical properties. Really cool. And not in the sarcastic cool story, bro, but like an unironically cool story. It's cool if you like weird, obscure science facts, which admittedly is not everyone's cup of tea. Most people are not that interested in science, but
praise Akarat. His will be done. Lead us to darkness, so our light may shine and purify. Ah, forgive me, friend. I was lost in prayer.
that's what I was saying about the side missions in this game.
I'm surprised to find another here. It is no
They're very good at
small feat
like
to wander where Mephisto's grasp is
showing you
tight.
more about the world in
Even my
organic
fellow
ways.
Crusaders refused to tread here. Perhaps we were both led here by the light. The dim flames smothered by Mephisto's presence.
and they never
Yes,
feel like a
that must
chore.
be it. We were
Because a lot of
destined to bring
games, the
peace
side
to
missions
this
in them
monument of hatred.
can start to feel like
Come,
homework.
join me when you are ready. But do not waver, lest I purge the darkness without you.
It's like a lot of these side missions, I just like, yeah, I'm this person, this is my gimmick, this is why I'm here in the world. Tack, tack, tack. I'm about to go and fight some people, or like someone is missing, or like my wife like died or some shit, and she's like, yeah, if you're interested in killing some demons and getting some XP, follow me to this place and we will do the thing together. Or like, we will go somewhere and do the thing. And it's like, wow, okay, I guess. I guess we're about to do a dungeon now and stuff.
Ha! May we scour away any trace of Mephisto's corruption. These halls were sealed long ago to contain the darkness. Now I shall cast them open to bring in the light.
Yeah.
Onward. May the light guide
Because I
our
was
way.
popping off. Oh wow, a whole loading screen. It's a dungeon. And for not having played this game in like
The evil
months,
here is thick, somehow even stronger. And yet the
I really
halls
miss
are
it.
quiet. Do the minions of hell hide from us? Ha!
I guess I started playing it like when it first came out and there was like a lot of hype for it, but like now that the hype has died down and people have moved on to like other games,
Huh. What's this?
not really as popular, but it's just a very well designed, fun to play game.
My most trusted retinue.
I've already been streaming for like 90 minutes and it's just like flown by.
And Elazar, seal this place with ourselves inside. Though we fall to Mephisto's corruption, we shall not forget our duty. Even in death, we guard the body of Sankakor.
Sounds like the 4 people we will be fighting.
Karthus. I've not heard that name. I had heard of Sankakor being defeated, but what happened after?
Sankakor, I remember that name. He was the guy who sacrificed himself to cleanse this area of Mephisto's presence, I believe. Yeah, it does look really cool. I love the art direction and the general vibe. That's why I wish I could like move the camera so I can look at all the pretty textures and stuff. But like, yeah, so much detail went into the world. The weapons and armor too, like holy moly. The detail on each individual like helmets. The scythe just looks so gnarly. Yeah, really cool game.
These were paladins. They turned on each other.
Oh, they already killed. Hello. Yeah, of course. Matthias's betrayal. Mephisto's corruption pulls them even in death.
Look there. Blood flows from this blade as though the wound were made moments ago. Hatred has seeped into their very souls. I know of a ritual that will cleanse this evil. Surely this is why the light has guided me here. We must collect these tainted blades and find a suitable place to perform the ritual. Only then will the
When you brought up Ma, I was going to ask, I just remembered. I was going to ask what you think about Jordan Peele's new horror movies. Get Out, Us, and Nope. Do you think, like many people, that they've been getting worse in quality, or do you think they've been getting better, or do you think Us was the best? Because for only having 3 movies, people are very divided on his legacy. People can't. There's no consensus over. I guess if there is a consensus, it would be that Get Out is the best. But I know a lot of like movie likers whose opinions I respect, who think that Nope is the best. And I've also seen some people say, I think if there is a consensus, it would be that Us would be the weakest. But I also know some people who really appreciate Us as well. But definitely of all the like new young director people, Jordan Peele is one of my favorites, and he's definitely breathing new life into horror. Life that it was fair to say it desperately needed during the age of all the Conjurings and movies like The Conjuring. Well, there's anything wrong with the low-hanging fruits, but and not that quote-unquote elevated horror that sanitizes and, you know, cleanses horror of all the nastiness. Not that that's the way to fix it either. Yeah, so this is one of those things I was talking about, like a focus one-handed weapon that you can pair with a wand or something like that. And they have some nice perks, but I prefer the two-handed stuff. Yeah, interesting. Oh yeah. Collect Eleazar's choice. Yes, this is a locked door that we can't progress until we have all three choices. Yeah. Now, if you haven't watched the Jordan Peele's new movies, I would highly recommend them. Come on, personally like Get Out the best, but what the characters not the most. Big agree. And also the scariest. RT, big agree. I like Jordan Peele's movies most because I feel like I acknowledge them way more. Exactly. He's not interested in just like making you want to throw up. He's not interested in just, you know, scaring you for its own sake. He wants to make you think. He wants you to think. He wants you to watch his movies and be like, wow, that's really making me like consider stuff that I hadn't considered. And I appreciate that. I think Get Out is just it's the closest thing that we'll ever see to like a pure masterpiece, like for a very long time. Like Get Out, like the cultural moments, the execution, the like buzz that movie had, it's rare for you to see that kind of thing in like a horror movie. Like there's every moment of that movie, like from start to finish, the dialogue, the staging, the way he chooses to like set the setting. So see the setting, like everything about it was just so like lightning in a bottle. I feel like everything he does will keep getting compared to Get Out, and it will be harder and harder to live up to that, especially for his first movie as well. Especially for being a comedy guy, like Jordan Peele was Comedy Central, haha XZD, hee hee haha guy, and then he comes out with like the best horror movie of the last 20 years. Insane. I couldn't stop them. Forgive me. Wow. Yep.
I should have protected them. Their faith should have. No.
I think
Now
Get
is
Out
not the time
single-handedly
to
like
falter.
saved
We must succeed.
contemporary horror as well. Like there was so much like new stuff that Hollywood decided to take a chance on because Get Out did well. All the stuff we're seeing now, like the stuff from Ty West, X and Pearl, which I need to watch. The stuff like Ma, like all of these things are happening because Get Out was such a huge success.
I will stop you. I will not fail again. I will strike before you have the chance.
You are no match for the light.
My phrases in my voice way more than the text-to-speech voice. Yeah. You mean the sort of weird things I say like jeepers and yek and all these things? Yeah. Generally slang like that. I don't even know where I pick it up from. Usually from other people. Jeepers, yeah. Usually from other streamers I watch that play Trackmania and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they just like infect my brain and I just can't stop saying them. Because they just convey so much emotion, you know? Like there's no word in English like yek. But it's like the feeling that I feel when I say yek, like there's nothing that I know that can express that that feeling. The same for when a situation is particularly Jeepers. Like I don't know any other. Oh, I think Jeepers is from Scooby-Doo, isn't it? Like Zoma used to say that. That might have been why. Remember it from whenever the gang came across like a new mystery and stuff. She would say Jeepers. But when they enter the place that they weren't supposed to go into. Yeah. And of course, like XD is just like basically since I started using the internet. Yeah, Zoinks as well. Zoinks is a great word. Ever since I started using the internet, like in the time before emoji, when you had to like type like colon and brackets for the smiley face and colon and D for the grin and XD for laughing. Like I just remember all that stuff, and I just basically never stopped. I never stopped using emoticons, even though like emoji got big. That's why even though there's, oh yeah, Shaggy was Zoinks, yeah, and Zoma was Jeepers. Yeah, and like so I just never stopped using all the emoticons. So even though emoji are like how basically the entire world communicates now, I still type colon D and XD and XDD for like laughing and stuff. And I guess today people have like keyboard smashing where like they they type a bunch of random letters to show that they're laughing. But I just still prefer like XDD to show like I'm laughing a lot because like yeah, that's just how my brain processes that stuff. So I always open every fight dropping those two curses back to back because there's a bonus when I press R1 and L2 at the same time. There's a damage bonus that comes. See how when they turn purple, when the health bar becomes purple, that shows they're vulnerable and they're taking more damage. And then actually I can just show you. So in my ability tree, these two skills, these curses, Decrepify and Iron Maiden. If you take Iron Maiden all the way to the end, you heal for 7% of your max life whenever an enemy dies when they're cursed. And enhancing it means that it doesn't cost resource anymore. And then Decrepify, the nice thing with Decrepify is that they have a chance to be stunned. And obviously you can just do the damage things. But the nice thing with Decrepify is that it slows enemies down. So dropping these two curses back to back, where like enemies in Iron Maiden take damage whenever they deal damage to you, and they are also slowed and deal less damage. It's just the perfect combination. And because Iron Maiden doesn't cost essence, I can just farm it. And Decrepify costs essence, but like yeah. And so the tune, my mind is breaking. I'm not a coward, I do not run, it's my only victory, I bleed on
Feel
this
it
one.
taking its toll on. He could feel himself turning, but he refused to risk others. Truthfully, even now I feel Mephisto's influence. To have withstood it for so long.
Yeah. And we already know where the curse's route was. It was in this direction here. So yeah, these non-linear dungeons are very tricky. Sometimes the place I need to go is at the start. I need to clear out the entire dungeon before you go back and finish the job. But yeah, when I read that note at the beginning with like the 4 names, I'm like, oh yeah, these are the 4 people that we're going to be fighting. Oh yeah, I guess the door opened when let me see if I have any potions. Increases damage against the vampires. Increases maximum resources. Increases armor by 30. Increases armor by 50. Increases dodge. I guess undead slaying would be useful. Can I stack? Oh, you can only have one, so I can't stack. It's good that I didn't check. That I didn't try. Hey, let's fight this boss. Excuse me? You can't just start attacking while I'm looting a chest, man. Where is the etiquette? Where is the respect? Where is the decorum? These are not skills that I need. He really started attacking while I was looting a chest, man. Video game enemies. Oh. Yeah, you've done well today. You can definitely drift off. I'm done after this mission anyway. Good night and have a nice day tomorrow. Yeah, you've been a trooper. Now that I know like your schedulings, I will definitely try to stream stuff around this time, so it can be like the last thing you see.
Smoke. This is where we must perform the ritual. Place the cursed blades here.
Yeah, it was. I liked having to talk this much.
I had come here certain that I could purge the evil from this place. I believed my faith in my blade could cut through any darkness. But I see now that the light brought us here for a different purpose.
Sweet dreams.
These paladins have suffered through much. Though Mephisto may still corrupt this land, his hold over these spirits will cease. That, at least, I can do. Good. The spirits will cling to their hatred. I am trusting you to defend them. Let us bring these paladins peace. I need more time. Yes, I believe so. The paladins are finally at peace. I could not have done this alone. The light shines bright within you. I must return to Zarbenzet. I shall tell the other Zakharum of Karthus and the paladins who gave their lives to contain Mephisto's corruption. May the light guide your way.
Wow, one more Paragon point. Can't remember the shortcut to leave the dungeon. Was it L1? No. Left? Was it up? Yeah, it was up. Leave dungeon. Hello. Nice. Her. So now I can come back to the Tree of Whispers. Just confirm that I didn't lose all that progress. I guess he has to be in a big city before he can leave.
Sample my wares, if you've a need.
Oh yeah, I need to add a thing. I'm selling. I'm selling. I'm selling. I'm selling. I'm selling. I'm selling. I'm extracting this.
I cannot do that here.
Oh yeah, I can't. And I need to put a socket on the ring. So expensive for one wall.
Good business, good business.
Would you like to hold my hand? I wish they'd become your favorite place. These arms familiar, a comfort zone you won't be pushed out of. This chest nostalgic. Your voice is the room I miss the most on silent nights. I hope my tone is as warm as your grandmother's kitchen on a Sunday afternoon. You'll turn into me as good as you were.
Wow. Very good point. Might drop her a follow. Jasmine Sims guy. Holy moly. Yeah. Yeah, lots of good things. Very good, very good. What I want to do? Yeah, try and upgrade the ring. Because upgrading rings also makes them better. So is it just like a feature of the game now that when you leave and you're a necromancer, all your minions die? That's kind of annoying if that's the
How
case.
can I help?
Excuse me, why can't I upgrade this? Oh, you have to upgrade at the jeweler. Yeah. My name is... Hello. Okay.
I hope you appreciate that. Fair travels.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. Wow, all your minions die when you leave the game. That is interesting. It's not just random. I don't know whether I like that or not. I guess it's not the end of the world, but kind of an annoying change. But that would do it for this stream. Yeah. Next time we continue.